While some moments can be embarrassing, like falling off condoms on the red carpet, which happened to Zac Efron, and others can be rebellious, like soaking someone in flour bomb, which happened with Kim, the live candid moments on TV are just hilarious, as well as scary at times. Hello people, this is Celebrity Amuse. In this video, we'll be looking at some of the unexpected funny moments of celebrities on live TV. Drop in the comments your favorite ones or those which you found the funniest. Like, share, and subscribe to Celebrity Amuse for more videos like this one. Number 1. Robert Opel, 1974 Academy Awards. During the 1974 Academy Awards, photographer, gallery owner, and ESL instructor, Robert Opel dashed behind the speaker, David Niven, running across the stage completely naked and flashing a peace sign. Isn't it fascinating to think that probably the only laugh that man will ever get in his life is by stripping off and showing his shortcomings? Niven quipped after Opel left the stage. Some have assumed that the stunt was actually a planned stunt due to the swift response and rumors from Robert Metzler. Since Robert Opel was killed 5 years later during an attempted armed robbery at his flat, the truth appears to be impossible to ascertain. Number 2. Jim Mora. Former NFL coach Jim Mora said something inappropriate while covering a game in Minnesota. Scott Walker, the anchor, joked that Mora was getting frustrated with his fellow analysts in an effort to be humorous. When the joke was relayed to Mora, he laughed and instructed the others to express their disgust with the jokester. He was unaware that they were on air in a split screen. Walker was absolutely full of it, as his co-workers who were there at the time agreed, in an effort to spin the remark. Mora wasn't immediately aware of what was happening. He laughed heartily when he did, and I'm sure the audience did too. Number 3. Steve Harvey, 2015 Miss Universe. After Ariadna Gutierrez of Colombia was crowned as the 2015 Miss Universe, Steve Harvey went back on stage to admit that he had erred and that Pita Wurtzbach of the Philippines had actually won the competition. Given that both names were written on the card, Harvey admitted that he was perplexed. Number 4. Taylor Swift, 2009 MTV Video Music Award. In the middle of Taylor Swift's acceptance speech for the 2009 MTV Video Music Award for Best Female Video, Kanye West delivered one of the most famous statements in the annals of American television. Running onto the stage, West referred to Beyonce Knowles' single Carter's Ladies, Put a Ring on It music video as having one of the finest videos ever and stated, "Yo, Taylor, I'm going to let you continue, but Beyonce has one of the best videos of all time." Even in 2016, when West and Swift were squabbling in the media once more over his song Famous, which disparages Swift, the incident continued to stir up controversy. Number 5. Kesha. Kesha approached Seinfeld when he was conducting an interview at A Night of Laughter and Song, a performance by the David Lynch Foundation. Her first error was doing that. She then expressed her admiration for him and requested a hug, which Seinfeld repeatedly declined to give her. She even retreated hastily as the comedian retreated and moved away. Inadvertently adding salt to the wound was his admission to reporters that he had no idea who she was. We find this to be classic cringe stuff, and we feel horrible for Kesha. Number 6. Ashley Simpson. Even more awful than Mariah Carey's performance was the infamous Ashley Simpson incident. Simpson was scheduled to sing Autobiography on SNL, but the vocal track for Pieces of Me played instead. Simpson could do nothing except uncomfortably dance her way offstage after being caught lip-syncing. Later, she claimed that acid reflux disease was to blame for her voice loss. She was savagely criticized by the media. Lorne Michaels denounced the lip-syncing, and Simpson later became the target of many jokes and parodies. Live viewers saw a career being destroyed right before their eyes. Number 7. Mariah Carey. On 2016's New Year's Eve, Mariah Carey experienced the exact opposite. When her in-ear monitors malfunctioned, Mariah gave up and sang We Belong Together while talking instead with her dancers obediently following along. The finest part was when she spoke over her pre-recorded whistle sounds, which perfectly encapsulated this enormous failure. When Mariah's team asserted that the producers had purposefully ruined the performance to make her seem bad, things only got worse. Number 8. Kim Kardashian. At Kim's 2012 fragrance launch, an animal rights protester attacked the reality star, tearing up her garment and yelling, "Lousy fur hag." When an unidentified woman attacked Kardashian and ran away, she was stunned. At her big launch, Kim unintentionally came under attack and was left covered in baking flour. Flour bomb was delivered to the mogul. Number 9. Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant was chained to a fan at the Amsterdam premiere of his film Music and Lyrics. A fan simply fastened herself to the star as he made his way down the red carpet. Before the cops came to free them from their handcuffs, The two were reportedly held for 2 hours. Number 10. Jennifer Garner. But in a 2003 interview, Jennifer Garner believed she had outwitted the Ivy League graduate. Conan used the word snuck in a sentence when discussing the spy skills Garner had learned from Alias, but Garner corrected him. Garner was in his element as the audience cheered and Conan cast a shameful glance to the ground. Conan, though, had the final laugh when he pulled out a dictionary later in the program. He couldn't help but rub Garner in the fact that snuck is a real term. Conan laughed maniacally in celebration of this victory, but quickly withdrew when he realized Garner could defeat him in combat. So what we learned here is that being famous might not always be all that great. Which funny moment did you find the most amusing? Tell us in the comments. And if you enjoyed this content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Celebrity Amuse.